What's up YouTube, Deaddraw here, and I'm bringing another video today. I want to say welcome to the Pendulum era. We are officially in it. Every time a new game mechanic is announced, it's kind of like meh. When synchros were first announced, they were pretty OP. But then when XYZs first came out, we kind of went into things like Utopia and stuff. It wasn't very good. Wasn't really played. I mean, Dex maybe played Utopia or like whatever, but it wasn't really played. And then when Pendulums came out, kind of the same thing happened. They weren't really played at all. There was no really good Pendulum decks until Klee. But even then Klee was the only one that was pretty good. But I think Dimensions of Chaos now kind of represents what era we're in. Dimensions of Chaos and Clash kind of really started it out, but I think Docs made the deck playable. It made Pepe playable, and now with the Master deck, the Master Pendulum Structure deck coming out, we see the new era. The decks that are going to be good for now on are probably going to be Pendulum decks. I find it non-Pendulum decks that are going to be very hard to keep up. With no matter what, unless there's some like major hits, and this Pendulums are pretty nerfed, like farther down, and there's nothing new that really came out that was Pendulum that was good. But other than that, I see this whole new thing, and a lot of people really hate on Pendulums. And I was one of those people, to be honest with you. I really hated the mechanic when it first came out. I thought it was really OP or really stupid. It wasn't fun. I think a lot of that hate comes from Klee, because that deck was really annoying. Just the fact that they'd keep bringing out these huge beaters that are just crazy good. Crazy big beaters, hard to get around. When they played triple skill drain and triple vanities, it was just really helmet deck, and a lot of the hate I think really comes from that. From when skill drain was at 3, they'd keep bringing out these monsters and they were huge beaters, just really good, and it wasn't very fair. Now I think most of the people who do hate the Pendulum mechanic haven't actually even tried the Pendulum mechanic. I guess when I started playing it, I kind of understand it. I started to understand it a lot more, and I had a lot of fun playing with them. I definitely do think there are cards that are just overpowered. I feel like they will be hit, though. That's the thing on the ban list. The cards that are really overpowered will be hit on the ban list. Like Wavering Eyes. Like when you're playing a match, like Wavering Eyes, and you're both playing a Pendulum deck, pretty much whoever resolves Wavering Eyes first wins that. The fourth, like adding another Wavering Eyes, banishing a card, adding it's a +2. We're essentially not really, but it's pretty much an even, but it's more than that because you're plussing and you're doing damage. It's so good. Technically a +1, I guess, since you get to manage one thing on the field. But anyway, like if you resolve that first, it's very good. So I feel like that card's very sacky. But no, like I was saying, I feel like a lot of the players haven't given Pendulums a fair shot. Haven't played a Pendulum-based deck. Haven't ever tried it. Because when you're playing a Pendulum versus Pendulum match, it's really fun and really interesting. And being on that same level is really... It depends on who plays the best. Or whoever draws the best sometimes. But a lot of times it does go on, like, if you make the right play. Because if you make a wrong play, you will likely lose. If you try to activate Wavering Eyes too early, you will likely lose. If you try to activate it and you don't have anything to back it up, like a second Wavering Eyes or a Damage Juggler, it really sucks. But you end up losing like that, and most of these people haven't played it. I feel like a lot of people who play combo decks are like, no, Pendulums are stupid. Pendulums comboed a lot, and honestly, a lot of people could benefit from playing them. They just haven't played them. But like I said, I don't think any other deck can really keep up with Pendulum decks because they go face up to the extra. I think there's a lot of cards that could stop Pendulums, like Anti-Spell Fragrance, and they're all expensive. I believe a lot of cards are going to be being reprinted right away here. Plus, we got the new Premium Gold coming out, and I'll do a big predictions list of what I think is going to be reprinted. But yeah, like I was saying, Pendulum mechanic isn't bad. It's not bad. It's actually a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to play. I just feel like certain cards need to be hit, like Wavering Eyes and Luster Pendulum. And for Magic Spectre's Tempest needs to be hit, and then Soul Notice is going to need to be hit. There's so many cards that are going to have to get hit because they're just too good. But Pendulum, it's very fun. A lot of people don't really get you know, don't give it a chance. So if you guys are watching this and you hate Pendulums, please try it. Give it a chance. Like, I'm not... Try the deck, like, legitimately. Not play 1 or 2 duels. Test the deck out. Test it. Play it. Play it. Play it in a tournament if you can. Play it. You're gonna understand. You won't really hate it. It's just another deck. It's another mechanic, and the mechanic is really good, and it's actually adds a lot of difference to the game of Yu-Gi-Oh. I think it's something that we actually needed. I mean, we've had the same mechanics for a long time now. XYZ's been out for a while. And it kind of gets stale and boring if you don't really, if you're just normal summoning and then special summoning a billion monsters. It gets kind of boring. Like it's interesting. I like the mechanics. I like it. I like, you know, there's new strategies, new things. Cards pop up, old cards pop up that are gonna be good. I'm sure somewhere along the line here we're gonna find an old card that was just like amazing. But anyway, guys, please let me know what you think about Pendulums. Please comment, like, subscribe. We will talk to you later. See ya.